can see the prompt. This AI prompt. Right? So you can see that you have been given German is free. The bundle. So you are a coach, and you have some challenges with the test materials like test boards. You don't have a coach, and yet you have a coach at the palm of your hand. This is a very powerful coach. So this one can be a beginner. This is just artificial intelligence prompt, but you can also create. You can generate. So if you are stuck somewhere and you feel like you want, and because we also can make a lesson plan, even a schedule of work on this system, and then when you type this prompt, this is the prompt now. I'll put this in a slide, but I'm going to work on. You can copy this one and paste in Google Gemini. Of course, you can work on other chatbots, but you have picked Google Gemini or our first one. Google and FIDE, the International Test Federation, has a working relationship, and you know some of the inventions from AI. They come from. If you remember something like DeepMind, we've talked about that one. AlphaZero, have you heard about that? So how many of you have heard about AlphaZero? Yeah, the one which defeated the Go game, the chess game. So there's a relationship. Even Kasparov himself, when they did the Deep Blue, was the issue of AI. There's been a connection between AI and the human being. But now, why you want to use this method? Of course, we are doing a demonstration at Tewa, of course, that's possible. But this is a project which can be replicated, not only in an only class. It can be replicated globally. Yeah, this can do it all over the world. So for now, I want to, because you've seen the prompt, so the next thing I want to do is that I've copied this one in a Google Gemini. So we want to see what will this prompt give us, because we assume that we have copied this one here. So we have to...
I think there's a correction. It's supposed to be...
Google Gemini. Of course, can rectify. So on the flash, I just click submit, and let's see what Gemini is going to give us. Let me see, it's just loading up. So let's see. What will be the prompt? Yes. Now you can see. If I don't know if you can see, but I can read the prompt. It's giving positions. White at E1. Look at A1. Black opponent on D5, and it's also giving you options of choosing your first move and the other thing. So it's asking for me, for example, option A, moving the rook up the fourth rank, checking the black king immediately from D5. So what I can say, for example, I can say all of them. I'm prompting it to give us all what I need to do. But now, that is an example. I can also prompt it and tell it like I'm a beginner and I want to learn chess. Let's say I want to type something like that. So after this one, I just give it because we were just starting with it. It has given me all those steps, but I want to ask it a very simple thing that say I'm a beginner and I want to learn chess. And teach young kids, for example, in schools. Yes, I've asked this question. I've prompted it, because that's the original prompt of AI. I'm just going to ask it in a simple manner, because some of us came for training. So you ask it, I'm a trainer, for example, I'm a teacher, and I want it to be easier for us to train. And in this particular sense, we want to train the young kids. We want to see what the young kids can work on. So you can see kid-friendly learning and teaching roadmap. So we want to see the roadmap. What are the roadmap? Which is the best way for us to teach? Because one, and even I can add more. I can just tell it again after this map. Just give me this map. Let me see. The end game, giving this one, focus on this one for teaching kids. So I just say I don't have just because I'm starting with it. I don't have just materials and resources. Yes, I'm asking for example. I don't have the resources because that's the common questions which sometimes teachers have. Now, what would be the answer, for example? If I don't have the test, for example, I'm telling that they're not sufficient. I don't have enough test materials. But I have this German app, for example, the one I'm using. So we're just starting it and see. Let's see the example which I have given here. So it's saying something like you can print your own those codes, you can have a photo cap test set, you can have no materials needed, free digital resources like the code, one board, and the same delivery. So I think I don't have to make much. What I'm trying to say is that to wrap up on this in summary, we are saying that the challenges are there for getting just the resources and materials. But the most paramount thing here is that we can use this Google Gemini to make our work easier. So all what you have done, and that's what you can do is this. You can do chess notation, you write your game up, you want to improve the game. And then you can do the analysis. You are at liberty. You can just upload. You can sketch. You can sketch your game and you want to see the challenges which are there. And then you take a photo, you upload. Then after uploading, that is it. You get it. So I think we have any question on this one. But remember, some of us of course the internet would say that there's much challenge. And we have said that most Kenyans are using Android phones. That's why the reason why we are using Gemini, 80% of the people globally use Android phones. In Kenya, almost all of us have smartphones. So let's note the challenge for materials and resources make you not teachers in kids. So these are a number of tools which you can use and can do everything for you. Can give you tactics, can give you strategies, you can analyze your game, you can give you input and other things. So we have a question on this one. The only challenge which we have, and of course we need to work on, is to how to write the AI prompt. Which is the correct AI prompt I want to write. That's why, because you see, when you talk with the chatbot, you know how to communicate. So we need more exercise. But unfortunately, we are working on a book. There's a book we are working on. And of course, it will be open source. We share that book to Kenya and the world. That's what we're doing. So we're working on a book which is going to be easier for you to run on this. We use Google Gemini to develop passwords for test passwords, moves, and everything. And we'll be listing it under that lenses. So I think from that one, it'll be easy. So do you have any question or suggestion? You have it. So I think everyone's comfortable. There's no one who doesn't have agenda. Of course, you can use other chatbots. But I'm saying the reason why there's this relationship between Google and the other one. And we want to put it across. So, is it possible for what that? Any question? Any question on that? Then thank you so much for attending the entire training and in this instance, you have seen how we can work on this. So you are at liberty. So if you have another question, you can of course use our platforms, our networking platforms throughout the same. Others, thank you so much. We'll go home and go and empower the runners and the kids. And of course, our account will be at the top at the end of the day. Thank you so much.